All right, welcome back to iHeart Crypto. So we have a little trade going on. Just bored on a Saturday night, and things are looking slightly bearish. So let's just go over what we see in the charts. I mean, uh, you know, this thing right here. You know what? Let me open up a new chart. This is let's try this guy. Alright, here we go. Looks like we got some good selling going on. Let's see what's going on. One thing that's a little bit crazy right now is on the 9-day. Let's see if we have it here. On Bitcoin, we printed a yellow X on the 9-day. That's extremely bearish with a red dot. And it would confirm... Where's my dates? Where are the dates? Oh, I can't see because of this. There we go. Alright. Confirms September 1st, September 10th. So, it confirms in 9 days, but, you know, we had our weekly yellow X confirm already. So, we just have some more yellow X's popping up on the charts. Right now, we are in an ETH short, so we're just going to be keeping an eye on ETH at the moment. That's the 11 hour, but let's just pop into the small time frames, and we are just going to be trading, trading as we go. I mean, right now we are up 12% in profit. I'm frozen as usual. Alright, I don't have a stop loss in as of yet, but we'll see. Flip this on top. We'll see how we go. The entry price was $15.52. I was actually on the road, driving. I don't know. I saw some crazy things pop up on smaller time frames. I got like a bunch of blood diamonds on the 7-minute. You know, momentum waves starting to come down, and I was like, I want to enter. I mean, I've seen price holding on this level forever, all day. I mean, if you've seen, price has been consolidating all day. You had a blood diamond on your 15-minute. Usually they can bring you down a little bit. You had a blood diamond on your 1 hour. They can take a little bit to play out, and when I saw that pop up, I immediately went and started driving for DoorDash, and I was like, I want to see if I can catch this move. I tried catching this move up here, and I mean, I got absolutely wrecked. Absolutely wrecked. I tried shorting here, tried shorting here, and I tried shorting here, and I got wrecked on the whole way up. So I'm looking for some redemption here. I mean, I know the move. There's a huge imbalance up here. That's the only thing, but there's just so much selling going on, and there's a lot of bearishness popping up on the charts. So let's see if the selling continues. Let's see if we get a little bit of a dump on this late Saturday night, or if they want to bring price back up. I mean, it's so very possible that they bring price back up and fill this right here and hit the stops. But I don't know. It could be a little bit more like this. You know, selling just continues. That's what we're hoping for. You know, you got a green dot on your 1 minute. Let's see if we have any bullish div. I mean, let's see. Let's check higher time frames. Price has been pretty stagnant. No bullish div yet. The problem is that you're going to come down. You're going to make some bullish div here probably. Let's look on the higher time frames. 15-minute. I think price is just going to fall, to be honest with you. I think it's just going to capitulate. Let's see on the 4 hour. Yeah, 4 hour. You know what though? Your 4 hour, your Stokes are actually curving down. Starting to curve down to run a little bit down below. So that's actually a good sign. You know, your 1 hour is curving down. Yeah, your 1 hour wants to come down, 2 hour wants to come down, and then your higher time frames. Well, your 7 hours actually all the way down already. 8 hours already. Well, actually, 8 hours looks like it wants to curve up. Your higher time frames are right in the middle, and your upper time frames are just starting to curve down. So we're kind of hoping for a little bit of a dumpy dump. Yellow X, red dot. That's a good sign. And let's see if this plays out a little bit more. So far, 12%. Not bad. I'll take it. I'm not going to put a stop in yet because I don't want to get wicked out. I mean, my liquidation price is 15.66. I mean, if it starts to come up, I mean, I should probably just set my stop. Probably about 15, right above these highs. Let's see where the 15 minutes been closed. But what have we been closing at for most of the past couple hours here? I mean, price has not in the past, God knows how long. Yeah, 1566 would be the highest it's gotten. So I would set my stop above these wicks right here. Hope you don't get wicked out. Maybe these closures. So 1559. We'll set a stop loss there, just because, you know, I'm not trying to rock without a stop loss. It's not how we like to do things here. But you know, money flow in your 4 hours generally coming out. Your momentum wave though is starting to curve, so that's telling me that we might have some sideways action. You know, but your 3 hour looks like you want to make a bigger momentum wave here. Although you did cross over into your green on your 3 hour, it's not a good sign. Your 1 hour is starting to curve down. 2 hours starting to curve down, so this might curve up and then come right back into the red, because your 4 hours seems to be cutting a little bit more into the red here. 5 hours cutting a little bit into the red. Your split RSIs. Your RSIs are pretty split here. I mean, this really is indicative of sideways action, to be honest with you. I don't know if we're going to get the dump or if it's going to come tomorrow night, but we'll see. Yeah. Looks like price is starting to dump a little bit. Let's see what the profit is at. Yeah, about 20%. It's not too bad. Let's see. I mean, you can come as low. I mean, first level to break. You want to mark some levels out right here. We're looking for 1534. And then a break of this low here. And then, of course, a break of this low here. Okay. And then, of course, if this thing breaks, we're going to Goblin Town. So those are the levels. I mean, in essence, those are simple levels here. All right, on your 4 hour, those are your levels. For ETH, if they break, your next level would be looking at right around here. 1351. And then, I'll tell you what, man, if that breaks, I mean, you got all this chop to get through. I don't know where my VPVR went, man. Where the heck did it go? Where's my visual range? I must have deleted it by accident on my phone. Sometimes I do that. Let's put it back up on there. Where are you? Right there. I gotta fix this. Oh man, I don't even remember my settings. I'll have to fix that. Row size. I forget my row size. I got it on here. Hold on. I have to look it up now. What a waste of time. This guy has a good. By the way, this PowerPoint is free in the description, just so you know. Let's try to find my VPVR settings that I like. I hate when it gets, when I accidentally delete it. Let's see if I can find it. There's gonna be no one in here, so I'm not worried. Just doing this for fun. Let's see, VPVR, where are you? I think it's like 100. I forget though. Where are you? It's somewhere in here. There it is. Let's see what this guy sets it at.
A certain period. So very see is all the it check the link down below with my description 5 to the 15 part and what type of just so everyone to leave the on your visible range icon. You hit that, and then we're going to change the row size to 200, and then the value area volume to 100. These are the only two.
All right, 200 and 100. I always forget. Yeah, there we go. All right, much better. So yeah, okay. So I mean, so look at your VPVR. All right, what we're hoping for is a break here. If we get a nice capitulation, it could be a really nice trade. This thing just rolls over. There's not much volume in here. This is a big gap in here, so we're looking to catch this gap down to about 1351. That would be the next level of support. I mean, if in essence we really want to short this down to 1217. I mean, if Bitcoin is going to 18, I think ETH is going to 1352 at least. Get down to this low. If this low breaks, we're definitely hitting this. So looks like we're looking pretty good here. Yeah, some good selling going on. See, double green dot though, not the best look. We'll see if we get that capitulation. We got some profits. Alright, I'm not willing to move my stop up as of yet. I want to see if this first yellow white line breaks. I want to break the low here. That low right there, that's the low we're looking to break. And you can see you got support here. We want to break that low. When we break that low, I'll set my stop above there. It'll be where support becomes resistance. Resistance. See if the selling just continues and we just continue to dump, or if they want to bring it back up. There's a huge imbalance in the chart up at the top. That's what's killing me. I like the selling though. I like the way this looks. This looks like some good selling is going on here. Some straight up capitulation selling. I like that. You know, it's not choppy. It's straight down. That 15-minute blood diamond can bring you down quite a bit. So we'll see if we can break these lows. Thing is that on your 15-minute, if it does come down, you're not printing a bullish div as of yet, but you will. You will. But we'll see if we just get a dump. Things are fairly bearish. Fairly bearish. I'll get into some analysis in a second. I just got back. It's been a long day. Went to New York City with the kids. After that, I saw the charts and I was like, oh man, you know, I blew up my account again, of course, because I'm a terrible trader. Don't copy, don't trade with me. I know it says trade with me, but don't. But I went out and made some money just to throw into the trade, because I do think that we are going to be heading down at some point soon, because it is September. Of course, we don't know when. Got some good wicks down here. I mean, this is the 1 hour. I mean, this has been the zone. This has been the zone. You got that second blood diamond there. Let's see what we got here. Let's look. In fact, you know what? Let's do this. Oh, there's some code I was doing. I was trying to make my own indicator. I'm crazy. I don't have to save that. Let's do this, guys. Let's throw you over here. Let's throw you over here. Let's throw you over here. And, well, I'll pull you out. And throw you. This is really where I keep my charts. Oh, look at that big ass bounce. See, double green dot on the 1 minute. No bueno. Let's look at the book map. 19.5. It looks like they wanna. Looks like they got the liquidity at 19.6. That's where that bounce probably came from. More than likely. Let's turn on our trader's reality on the 5 minute and see. You're gonna watch me get wrecked. Yeah, green dot on the 5 minute. We might just be coming back up here to, oh, yellow candle coming in. I don't like the yellow candle. We want this yellow to turn blue and keep coming down. That's what we want. We don't want a yellow candle to come in. I mean, you can see volume is starting to come in here. All right. We got some people thinking that was a good spot to go long, I guess. Looking over. I don't see any yellow Victor candles. I mean, you got a spot in the chart over here, but these all been taken. We want to break this low here. I mean, I think at the very least we come down to test this low. At that point, we'll probably take some profits off the table. Yeah, I think it would be a good spot to take some profit. Unless we just see it capitulate down. You see, when I look at this 4-hour chart, I see this up here. This is what makes me think that we're not going to come down. As of yet, I think we would come back up sometime today. You know, take this right here. Can we come back up to about 1600, right? Before heading back down? You would think so. All right. Let's see. Your hourly. I mean, you had some volume coming in here, right? But it does look like we've kind of come back up and taken that. Yeah, there's a lot of shorts sitting up there. You know, right now it's the idea is oh, short, and meanwhile you got these Victor candles sitting right up in here. You know, they want to come back up and take this at any given time, so it makes me think that the short won't go to the moon. You never know. That would be great. Some really bearish things showing up on the chart down here, though. some really bearish things. So we got on the book map a lot of liquidity sitting at 19.5. So it seems like we want to come to 19.5 at the very least. And then we could get a bounce. Right? You can get a bounce up there from 19.5. Come back up here and take these. And just stay in the range. Ooh, yellow X on your 4 hour. But that could actually bring you down a red dot too. Ooh, that's good. You see, here's what really has been happening is that, you know, price came down, right, and they brought price up, and you know, smart money market makers were filling their shorts up here. They filled their shorts here, and now have sent price down. Maybe they're ready to collect on their shorts this weekend. Hopefully, that's what we're hoping for, right? So let's see what happens at 19.5. I mean, if you get a, I mean, this would be a triple bottom right here. I don't know about quadruple bottoming. We're about to hit our first take profit zone. Up 33%. It's not bad. We're hoping for more. We'll see. Big selling volume came in. I know it's the 2-minute time frame, but still. Looks like it wants to go. Let's see if we're going to make any divergence here. Let's look on the 1 hour. On the 1 hour time frame. I don't see it yet. Don't forget, alright, so if you don't know what the divergence looks like, we got some here. We're looking for bullish div to get out of the trade. If we do make some crazy bull div, you know. So we're looking for lower lows in the price action, higher lows in your RSI. Alright. Now we're not looking for anything really hidden. The trend is down. Alright. But we could make some exaggerated divergence maybe if we don't make a lower low. So, but if we make that lower low with the higher lows in the price action, you know, that's more like what we're looking for, right? So you get a lower low on your price action, higher low on your RSI. So lower low here, wonk. Lower low here, higher low here. So if RSI doesn't make a lower low with the price action, it's very likely we're coming back up. So we want to see this make a lower low. So we're going to watch that closely. It looks like it wants to dump, to be honest. What else was there? I was looking at some stocks before. Is this here? On the weekly though, you know, we got our DBSI. Let's see what our DBSI is looking at on a 7-minute. Yeah, 11. 3-minute 8. All right. See, we're getting some pressure to the upside here on their lower time frames. Makes me think that we're getting some stopping volume. Let's see what it's like on the upper time frames. Lower time frames look pretty good. Ooh, 18 on your 2 hour. That's really good. 19 on your 3 hour. That's really good. 17 on your 4 hour. Oh shit. We could be coming lower here, guys. This could be it. This could be the dump. Let's see in your daily. Your daily. So your daily doesn't have a ton. Your 2-day actually has pressure to the upside, and you're about to print a green dot. Your 3-day, the pressure's to the downside. 4-day, yeah, but see, we're not really looking for that. We'll see what this brings us down to. You know, these so far are looking pretty good. Yeah, price could be reversing here a little bit. ETH. Yeah, price kind of wants to come back up now. Thought this might have been the dump, but more sideways action. Maybe I might just take the profits here, and I don't have the greatest entry, so yeah, looks like they want to come back up on us. You printed some bullish divergence on your 1 minute. You got higher highs, you got lower highs, you got bull div. That would signify to at least take something off the table if you're in profit. You know, 22% in profit. I want to let it ride so bad. You know, my stop loss is sitting way up there. I don't know if that's going to be enough. The selling looks good. This looks slightly sideways for the moment. See, the 14-minute looks good. When do these close? 45, 3 p.m. Closes in 5 minutes, so we can see where the next candle prints. You're about to print a bullish div on your 15-minute, so this probably might come back down in the short term where we could take some profits. And that 20-minute, I don't know. What's the 90-minute look like? 90-minute looks like it wants to fall. 3:30. It's kind of already played out. The hourly's played out. This is kind of played out already. The 2 hour, it's kind of played out already. The yellow X on the 4 hour though. What do we got it on? Regular candles? Thought we had a yellow X. Did we not? Oh yeah. See, the yellow X makes me want to stay in the trade. I mean, if it's anything like this one, it means we're coming back up to the upside, right? It's just we've been in this zone for almost a week now. You think they would want to move it out of the zone. So you manipulate it up to the upside, now you can manipulate it down to the downside. Let's see if we get back above this high. You can just come back up and then roll back over. But look, I mean, here's your W reversal, right? UPKA. Okay. So, another thing to watch out for here. And you got some good volume here on that. Now that shows sell volume. Let's see. They could just be hitting stops. That liquidity up in the top though. And I think you're printing a green dot on your 2-day. Oh, weird. Oh, see. Actually, this looks good. You printed a green dot on your 2-day here, but you just got this new 2-day and you're getting a red dot. It's bearish. It's a good sign. Let's take off triggers reality. It always messes things up on the shorter time frames. Alright, so let's see how far price comes up here. And see if, what's my entry? 52? I really can't take much of a drawdown. We're really hoping that this is the blood diamond that brings us down. Got some wiki action going on. Don't have a ton of volume on the move. Got some volume. Like a little bit of volume. We don't see volume come in here and start to push us down. So you got some buying volume here. Lots of money on your 12 minute at least. So you got some good sell volume there. Here's your 13 minute. Here's your brand new candle. We want to hope that this this support here turns into some resistance and we continue down. That's what we're hoping for. Money flow is aggressively coming up, but your VWAP's coming up. It looks sideways. 17 minute. See, there's no bearish divergence on you, and there's no bullish divergence on your 17 minute, which makes me think that we can come down a little bit more. 20 minute just print, a new hourly printed. All right, let's check the hourly. $13 on your hourly. That's good. That's a good sign. Looks like price wants to move back down. The order on Bookmap has not been filled at 19.5 yet. And there is not a ton of liquidity up here. See how all the liquidity is down here? It makes me believe they want to move price lower. I mean, they move it down to 19.5 and it breaks. Things can get pretty hairy. Let's see if there's any more liquidity down below. There's not a ton of orders here. But maybe there's a bigger order at like 18 something. That would be great. See, at 19,000 there's 450 Bitcoin, so we could break it here, move down. 1,800 is there's 800 Bitcoin, so maybe we see 1,800. Look at how red it is under here. Big red bubbles coming in. A lot of selling. Looks good. It looks good. It looks good for the short. Let's keep these red candles coming. I'd like to see some acceleration. Price has been moving so slow. But I don't know if they're going to move it down with speed. You know, they move it down methodically, you know? You move it down, you move it down, hit a stop, you move down, hit a stop, you move it down, hit a stop, move it down, hit a stop, come back up, hit the stops, boom, 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 move it down, hit the stops, boom, 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 hit it down. Now let's see if we make a lower low. Alright, so your W pattern did not play out, and now what do you got? You got a nice M pattern. To the downside. Alright. That's what we're hoping for. Oh, look at that. Look at that volume. Look at that volume. Didn't come in on Bitcoin, came in on ETH. I don't see, no. This is gonna get sold into. They're gonna sell into them. And look, money flow coming out, trigger wave, split RSIs. I know this is your 1 minute. Your 5 minute is bullish. That's one of the things. 7 minute is bullish. Double green dot on your 7 minute. Yeah. We'll see. The hourly looks bearish. The hourly looks very bearish. Anybody in here? Nobody. Nobody. So you want to see this break because you could have another W formation right here. Boom. And then come back down. Okay? So you gotta be wary of that. Or you could go up. You could go up. But the thing that's making me think it's not is the hourly Stokes are high. Alright, you're not clearly at the bottom. They're not curving or anything. Alright. 2 hour wants to come down. Nothing, your Stokes are not down at the bottom. Money flow is coming down on your 70 minute. Half hour. You're coming out pretty aggressively. You know, it's going to be choppy. I think it's just going to be choppy to say the least. I don't think you're capitulating. I think it's going to be choppy to get, you know, it's going to be a choppy way down. You're not coming straight down. We'll see. You know. I like the money flow on the 1 minute. Is it curving? See, it's not curving up yet, per se. I mean, you could make the argument that it made a higher low. Right? I mean, you are getting a red dot. You can come back down into it. But, you know, you get some good, you're getting some curvature here. Alright, so we're gonna watch out for that. You don't want to see that curvature. You want to see it keep flowing into the red. See how this wants to, this could make, the 4 minute can make a lower low. This looks like it's coming out pretty aggressively here. Curving up on your 15 minute. Let's see, 15 minute candle. Not looking too great. Let's see if there's any divergence. Ooh. You have like the slightest divergence. Do you have divergence? You didn't make divergence on your 15 minute. Oh, the RSI's popping up. Coming up. Yep, coming up. No, a little bit. Baby stuff. Baby stuff here. You may have made it on ETH though. Keep a close eye on your RSI. A lot of times the RSI will tell you where the move is going before price action. Let's look at another chart here. I'm playing around with BBW. Ooh, yeah. Sell off on me, baby. Let's go. Oh, yeah. Oh, wait, that's what we like to see. Sell it. Sell it. Alright, let's look at a little bit different chart here. Let's come over to our hourly. Yeah, see. Well, your momentum is pointed down. That's good. See, this is BBWP, so volatility is about to come in on your hourly, at least. Let's look on the daily. Nothing crazy on the daily. Ooh. Yeah, see, volatility is at the bottom. Momentum is pointed down. That's what we want to see. That's what we want to see. Momentum to the downside. Yeah, 2 hour. Momentum to the downside. And that's what we want to see. Let's see if we get it. Look at that, it got bought up. You may have made the divergence there. No. You're not making it yet. We got some buying volume. See, you don't want that W reversal, man. Where's your 15? Look, you see how tight your EMAs are? They're all pointed down. Come back up and hit it and go down. 15.55. What's our stop loss at? 60? 15.59. We're gonna move it up. That's a bigger loss. I don't like that, but whatever. Let's see. I like the DBSI on the 1 hour. I love it on the 90 minute. Otherwise, everything else is pretty much where we want it to be. Nothing crazy as of right now. The 8 minutes a little concerning. It looks like you have buying pressure building here. See, another green dot on your 9 minute. See how see how the green dots start to print. Like you had green dots here start to print. Green dots here. It's building. You really want to see a big move to the downside and just knock out all these green dots. So all these green dots are printing now. Makes you want to get out of the trade, but we are still continuing to the downside. Bigger move down. Red dot on your 4 minute. That's good. I think we test support here. You make a lower low on your 1 hour here, right? Let's say you start to make a lower low, and you might make some bullish div on your 1 hour. You know? So another thing to watch out for. So you make a lower low in your price action here, right? Unless you capitulate, unless you really start to move down, you know, and take that out. You make a lower low here. You make a higher low on your momentum waves on your 1 hour, you're gonna get some bullish div, and that can bring you back up. So you want to see a lower low on your momentum waves here. So let's watch the 30-minute too. Right? So we want to see that really start to. Yeah, you've been in the red quite a bit. See, you haven't crossed over into the red yet on your 1 hour. We're looking for that crossover on the 1 hour. It looks like you're about to get it. Maybe in the next hour or so. 70-minute, nope. You crossed over on your 90-minute, that's good. Crossed over on your 2 hour, that's even better. 4 hour, you're in the red already. You want a huge momentum wave here. What I don't want to see is, look at your momentum waves on your 4 hour. Boom, boom, boom. Yippee-ki. We'll see what we get out of it. How are the profits? Not bad. Nothing crazy. We want to see capitulation. A lot of liquidity right here. You know, there was a lot here too, you know? There was a lot here too that they never came back up and took. It came back up a little bit and then it capitulated, you know? Some there. They brought price back up. That's as high as they brought it. That's what they grabbed from here. You know, are they going to grab some from here or are we just going to head down? That's the question. Coming up to those lows. Looking for at 19, and there's a lot of liquidity down at 19K. But that doesn't mean they're going to take it. Okay, and on ETH at least, you know, we have, at least in this range that I'm looking at, all right, looks like the point of control for the whole range is 1572. That doesn't bode well for our trade, right? I'd like to see, you know, if it could come down here, make a divergence, come back up during the day, hit these stops, you know, hit this point of control, and then head back down. But I just don't think that's gonna happen. I mean, look at you're about to come deep into your momentum wave here on your 2 hour. You just crossed over into the red. So you're about to cross over into your red on your 1 hour, and your 45-minute looks decent for the time being. A little bit of a trigger wave on your 1 minute. Yeah, that's why you're coming back up. Choppy, like I said, it's gonna be choppy. It's good though. You didn't make well. We'll see. Really choppy. I hate the lower time frames. This is like a manipulative pattern right here. I don't know if we'll get it. It's a good time, you know, like 3 in the morning. Like you never know what you're gonna get, but there's a lot of liquidity right here to come back up, whoosh, come back up and take. You know, yellow X on your 6 minute. Sometimes that's the liquidity grab right there. Double green dot. Not the best look. You know, not the best look. This might not this might not have been the when. This might not have been the when. Look at that. Bullish div on your 12 minute. About to print. When's it close? 312. It did close. So you make slight bullish divergence on your 12 minute. Money flow though, still kind of curving down. VWAP looking like it's starting to still curve down though. So paying attention to that. Stokes are at the bottom. RSI, plenty of room to run down on the 4 hour here, at least for ETH. Stokes are at the bottom. That's the concern. Stokes are at the top on your 2 hour, so I mean they could run though. They could just run. Yellow X on your 5 minute. Red dot on your 5 minute. That's a good sign. Although it's good, it's about to close. So you want to see it move down here. I'd like to see it make a lower low. Capitulate down a little bit. See, doesn't look like it wants to. It looks like a little W reversal here. There you go. Right. So we really want to see things come down here. You make it back above, these highs on your 5 minute or your 2 minute. I mean, that's when things start to get a little more concerning. Like we're going to be heading back up, and the trade is a lost trade. Unfortunately, it doesn't look good as of right now on your low time frames here. Things are looking pretty good for a quick move to the upside, a little move to the upside at least. We don't have the greatest entry. We entered like right here, 53. So, maybe we want to get stopped out and profit. But see, that's the problem, is that I know they want to stop me out. That 15 minute makes me want to stay in the trade. Look, no bull div. It's just a lower low on your momentum wave. That's a good sign. It just crossed over into the red. So you could start to, money could really start to flow out here. Anybody in here? Nobody. I'm looking on the 1 minute. Mm. 9 minute looks bullish. Yeah. We're looking slightly bullish. Looks like we got some bullish momentum building. No, not that much here in your 1 minute. This is your 15-second. Come back down to the red. Slow capitulation. That would be nice. Ooh, 24. It's not good. 20, not good. Yeah, it's kind of screaming. Take your profit. Protect your position, if anything. Volatility is about to come in. Not a ton of volatility in. Two yellow X's in your 4 minute. You want to see them manipulate a little more to the downside. They know they like to bring it back to the 55 EMA. Time is, this makes me want to get out of the trade. Let's see what happens here. It's hot in here. Yeah. Now the profits. What are we up? Are we up 26%? So is the trade going against us at this point? Looks like it. So do you take your profit and go whatever? Or do you stay in the trade? What mistakes have we made in the past? What leads me to believe the price is going to go lower here? The 15-minute does. The 13-minute does. These lower momentum waves. No bullish div. I like that. So we're getting a little bit of... You make some bullish div on your 9-minute? Like the slightest disliked, maybe. Yeah. See, you're making bullish div here, and you're not really getting much out of it. Nothing's happening. These little moves, these little wicks. Nothing. So, but look at first it was. You gotta realize this. Like first it was your 8-minute, then it's your 9-minute, and once you start printing, you know, bigger dots on your higher time frames, that's when you gotta start getting a little bit concerned here. I guess we'll put the 10-minute in there. I don't have the 10-minute. You see you're about to print another one. You're not getting very much out of them though. Choppy, very choppy. I don't know if this is gonna be the move. I don't know. I don't know if this is the move. It looks like it wants to come back up, and maybe they want to fill their shorts a little bit higher. Yeah. Here comes price. I want to see it roll over here. Red dot on your 1-minute. I like that. I want to see you just roll over. I could probably just, yeah. It's not rolling over. Red dot did shit. Well, here's a lesson. Now you see price kind of going against you. At what point do you go, alright, I'm wrong? What's keeping me in the trade? Here they come. $19.8. Looks like they want to grab some stuff at $19.8. Oh man. Damn. Thought we had it. I really thought we had it. progress. Screwed. Oh, son of a bitch. Oh, fuck you, crypto. Looks like I gotta close it out. At what point do you stay in a trade more than you should? Based on what? You know? 15.8. It's disappearing. More Bitcoin coming in. There's a shit ton of Bitcoin down there. Why not go down and take that? You know? But they don't go down and take it. They don't go down and take it. They will always come up. They always come up. Alright, so we're watching a trade go against us right now. I see liquidity disappearing on Bookmap. But you do have a lot of Bitcoin coming in at 25. I don't think we're going up to 25 though. You know? We got a shit ton down at 19.5. But they didn't go and grab. Why not go grab that? Why not come down? Come down. They don't want to come down. You want to squeeze the shorts. Why not? Why the F not? Why capitulate on a Saturday night when you can capitulate on Sunday night? Short squeeze them on Saturday night, capitulate on Sunday night. It makes sense. Well, if you want to get out of the trade, it's right here. Although I'm going to be stubborn. I'm going to break rules. Why am I breaking rules? They're going to come down, take these, and then maybe continue back up, or we're going to see it come right through. Let's see what happens. I would put, you know what? I would put my, at this point, I would put my stop at 1551 and stop me out in profit. I mean, not knowing what the hell's about to happen. You better do it quick before they come back up. Or and up. A quick wick and up. Alright, so let's just say, unless they come through. I mean, hell, you know what I'll do? I'll move my stop to entry. I'll do it to 1552. I better do it now. You did not make a higher high. Who cares? What does that have to do with anything? Green dot in your 14 minute. On your 15 minutes playing out as of right now. Well, your 17 minute that's happening as of right now. 22 minute. Looks like you want to print one there too. You want to print green dots across the board here. Yeah. Let's see if they move price down. You come down right down here to 1548 and boom, to the upside. That's normally what would happen. If I start to see price moving back up, you know. Let's see. Right here, 1548. That would be my exit. Sitting in a profit and not taking it. Take half. Realize something, you know? But I'm not gonna, because I'm stupid. It's hard to watch. What's the Stokes doing on the 15 minute? At the bottom. Not great. You know? Watching a trade go against you. VWAP curving up. I don't know. We all don't know. I want to see a big wick down. Not happening. Coming up. Hitting stop losses. Hitting liquidations. Green dot. Here it comes. Break that green dot. Yeah. Here it comes. See how Bitcoin's got their yellow? They're about to move price. See, the thing is that I don't think they're gonna move. I think they're gonna move it up to just 19.8. I don't want to do it. I'm gonna take the stop loss off. Damn it. I'll close it out manually. This is such a terrible idea. This is an absolute horrible idea. Liquidity's coming back in at 19.8 now. More liquidity at 19.8. I think we go to 19.8. They want it there. They want to collect these shorts right here. Red dot. Interesting. There's more liquidity down. At 19.6. We'll see. I mean, why would they let me win a trade? Why would I win a trade? Why would I not? Oh, ETH looking. Money flow. When you know you should get out of something and you don't. Why? Whoa. Alright, they just took the half of that candle. Let's see what they do. Let's see what they do. There it is. We're going down. Come on. Retail trader. That could be the market maker filling his longs. Liquidity is disappearing from 19.8. You want to see this stay blue. This turns yellow. Could be bad. Let's see what happens. Down. Stopping volume. Could be filling the longs. Because we want to move up. We'll see. There's not much liquidity up in the top. It all disappeared. I like to see them come and take these real quick and then go. So we could be building our longs here. Building longs, building longs. Come up. See, now we've built our longs. Yellow volume, yup. We're putting a stop back at 1551. They might just want to come take that and move back down. I don't see a lot of liquidity on Bookmap. I see it all disappearing, and it's all to the downside. It's a lot of liquidity down to the downside, a ton. Look, I mean, everything is down here. There's like nothing up here. Oh, I'm frozen. Let's get me back. We're back. What happened to my air conditioning? Let's go put that on. Ooh. Feeling dizzy. Feeling dizzy. I mean, here's your W reversal, proof of your move, boom, and you can come right up. See what happens here. You did not come take this. Ooh. Damn. Got a little M here. What do you think about that? Still not much liquidity. Still remains to the downside. Green dot. Green dot. I'm not liking it. Red dot on your 5 minute. Watch the 5 minute. Liquidity to the downside. Interesting. Let's hope this turns pink again. Let's hope. Hope is a terrible, terrible word to use when you're trading. Liquidity remains to the downside on Bookmap. Red dot on Market Cipher leads me to believe price will move down. Money flow beasting out on the 15 minute. VWAP starting to curve down. 12 minutes starting to curve down. 8 minutes starting to curve down. 5 minute. Look at that. Red dot, green dot. Not good. Probably should get out of this at the moment. Yeah. You don't have it on ETH, you got it on Bitcoins. Yet it moves down. I don't know. Fucking no clue. Just chilling at the lows. Chilling at the lows on the 1 hour. I mean, look at here's the one thing here is that these were on the 1 hour time frame, like bought up. At the top, what happens? All right, we sold off. Yes, you know, it was a slightly slow sell off. This one, boom, down. Do we just capitulate down? You know, is this the point where they said, okay, let's move price. We're ready to go to the downside. And very choppy. Same thing could be said for ETH, right? Oh, like that. Down here, right? Bought up. Chop. Let's go down. On the third try. Got some volume coming in. Liquidity. Ooh, now 150 Bitcoin at 19.6 and almost 400 at 19.5. Could we be going for that 19K? There's 500 Bitcoin sitting at $19,000. So, and then there's freaking even more, 18. I don't know if we'll get down to 18, but you know, at least we could take some profits at 19. We'll see if it happens. Tons of liquidity down below. Everything is down below. I'm big red bulbs coming in on Bookmap. Big red bulbs. Alright. There's nearly 1,000 Bitcoin at 15K at the moment. 500 at 17K. Look at all of these buy orders. They're ready to buy. But I've seen it down there before. Someone just went live on YouTube. Who's going live? Let's see. I don't have YouTube up here. Mr. Crown, what do you have to say, buddy?
Welcome back to the Eric Crown Crypto channel, where I now have the sword. I have the sword of the King Aragorn, and it's the best day ever. It's literally the fucking best day ever. It's hanging out in the background right now, and I have the best girlfriend of all time as well. So with all of that said, I wanted to follow up on some higher term time frame ideas that we've been looking at for the past week now. We have two major signals, one of them confirming or denying tonight, I suppose, and the next one following tomorrow, which is actually the big one, the one that I'd really be paying attention to if we are going to see a major continuation on this current move. Other than that, I wanted to say a sincere and heartfelt thank you for all of the birthday wishes, all the birthday support, all the birthday love that I've been showered with for the past couple days. It feels like I don't really know how to deal with it, to be honest with you, but I do want to say a massive thank you. Other than that, what else do we have? We have a birthday sale, I suppose. Birthday sale, as always. Make sure to watch the potentially as soon. This is or the options program, which are very long and also big financial commitments that it might just not be for you. All right, sweet. Let's jump into it right now. Let's start it off right in over here, shall we? So this is the 2-day time frame signal for CME. Keep in mind, CME not trading today, or it will technically open up later today on Sunday, but the big signal is coming in potentially as soon as tomorrow night, Monday. So what essentially is the signal, and what are we looking at right here? Well, the signal is this. Anytime that we do see the 2-day volatility, which is actually the volatility of stochastic momentum, which is represented by this moving metric that my cursor is currently tracing, gets down to extreme lows, which I define as basically anywhere around this green horizontal bar, of which we've seen many in the past 4 years now. The expansion phase from these extreme lows had led to an average move of about 39.43%, done over the course of about 3.5 weeks. Stochastic momentum also has gotten the correct direction on the volatility expansion 87.5% of the time. And if we were to look at just the first standard deviation for these results, it would create a range between about 32% all the way up to, just under 47%, which is rather large. Now, again, when we're talking about statistics, and we're talking about averages over here, there's going to be some variance in this, obviously. But the first standard deviation essentially shows us where we expect 68% of the results to fall in between. So, with that said, right now, the 2-day stochastic momentum oscillator is obviously angled towards the downside. There are two considerations here, though. One, yes, it is angled to the downside and will be remaining with downside pressure as long as Bitcoin is below the 21,650 momentum pivot. But because it is getting into this region right here, where it is at extremes, onto the downside for the stochastic oscillator, well, that does make it quite difficult for momentum to be maintained at that level to the downside. So if you do want a little bit of hopium, I suppose that would be it, and we'd start to really expect to see a curling around of this and Bitcoin to pop back above the relevant levels, which we'll speak about soon enough. Probably around midpoint this week, if I had to guess. Latest would be end of this coming week. So that is what that essentially would imply. But for right now, as long as that is angled to the downside, the probabilities and statistics remain towards downside pressure. And applying these stats over here to the downside from the volatility expansion level, well, we could come up with that range actually to the downside as it is for now. So in this case, we have already seen about a 13% move to the downside.
Mine's different.
That is, it's definitely not significant, but it would be the lowest move that we've seen from this particular signal for the past 3-4 years now. If we were to go all the way to the bottom side of the first deviation, which is 32% from the signal given, that would put Bitcoin at around $15,000-ish dollars. 47% puts it much lower. Obviously, you can do the math on that. I don't necessarily feel comfortable doing it right now. I'd want to see some first major downside targets hit to begin with. And of course, there would be bounces along the way as well. But again, as long as Bitcoin is below this momentum pivot, it's not but the statistics are pointing towards more downside. So moving on into the next chart over here. What else do we have? Oh, yes, no, before we get into this chart, I did also want to reference the weekly, which is closing tonight. So not the same as the 2-day, but it is closing tonight at 7 p.m. Eastern time. And the weekly for spot price action has a momentum pivot, as you can see here, just below 20,900. So we've all seen crazier things in like a $1,200 rally in the course of 16 hours, 26 minutes, and 27 seconds. But for right now, it is still well below, I would say. So again, coming into closure tonight, if Bitcoin remains below that level, momentum on the weekly scale turns back down. And you could also interpret this as a trend line regression rejection right here as well. keeping the weekly stochastic within the bearish control zone. But same thing on this one as we just spoke about on the 2-day time frame over here, where you see the stochastic momentum oscillator get into these really extreme regions, which on the weekly is not quite there just yet. It makes it more difficult for momentum to be remained at that level to the downside. So a lot of the times when you do see something like this, where it makes that initial move to the downside, then pops back up, gets rejected, you'll see it come back down again, put in a higher low on the oscillator, typically not on price action, that thus creating divergence. And then once it twists up again, that's at the point where it actually is typically a good do to the upside. But for right now, yes, as long as Bitcoin's below this level tonight, momentum remains down on the weekly. And of course, this is just a follow through what we saw on CME, which already closed the weekly on Friday, and same shit over here, closed well below the momentum pivot at 21,500. So, very, very likely we do see that same thing on spot price action as well. All right, cool, or well, maybe not cool. Maybe not cool for many people out there. But let's now go over and check out CME yet again. So we spoke about this briefly yesterday, and I do want to make this video a little bit more on the shorter side, because I think that things are rather, clear right here. And I wanted to come up with a first major warning red flag, if that's not redundant enough, of basically where I would start to say, hey, things are shifting around, and we're probably going to see this move faded. It's probably going to be a trap, and you're probably going to see a nice rally somewhere between $22,500 to $23,000. That would be if Bitcoin pops back above basically the high side of, I'm guessing, yeah, this was the high side of our last week's range, which is about 20,500. Even just popping back above Friday's high, or I think it was Friday's high. Yeah, it was Friday's high. The second. That's actually my birthday right there. The 2nd of September. The high of that. If we do even see a move back above that region, which was 20,400 or so, that would be a good indication that we are going to see a trap from these regions, and you're probably going to see another $2,000 rip to the upside, maybe even more over time. But for right now, again, what do we have right here? Well, we have extremely low BBWP. So a move is a brewing as upon CME open later today. Again, it is not trading right now, but later today it will be. And that low volatility is within the environment of hidden bearish divergence of multiple drives over here. This is for CME, for spot price action. I think it's actually relatively similar. We have that same sort of hidden bearish divergence over here. This one's a little bit further away from current, from our current highs, obviously. But the CME one should take, should take hold. Earlier this week. It's going to play out, like meaning Monday, basically. On top of that, if we scroll back on over here and look at short-term, or maybe not short-term just yet, but stochastic momentum on the daily for spot price action, momentum will actually turn back again to the downside, again in a really critical zone right here. This is what makes it very, very difficult for right now. With any sort of a closure today below 19,740, which Bitcoin's currently $30 below. That's pretty much irrelevant as far as I'm concerned. But hey, as long as Bitcoin's below there, well, as long as Bitcoin's below there, where I'm going with that. Here's the thing though, volatility has yet again collapsed on the daily over here. So we probably are brewing for, a nice big move. And the thing is that when the stochastic oscillator gets within this region, it's just difficult to keep it down within this region. So, again, as long as it's below this region, it will stay down, but that number is going to naturally change and probably move even further down upon tonight's closure. Anyways, moving on to the 12-hour, we can see that the 12-hour momentum pivot is also turning down simultaneously with any sort of a closure below 19,800 after a bit of a corrected bounce right there, or attempt for a bounce, if you will. Can barely even call it that. 6-hour is also going to be nosediving below 19,930. The 4-hour is also going to be headed down as long as Bitcoin's below about 19,900. And the hourly, I believe, is freshly down. And yes, indeed it is, as long as Bitcoin's below 19,750 or so. So again, putting all the puzzle pieces together, can kind of wrap up this talk by saying as long as Bitcoin's below, not yesterday's, but Friday's high, I do look at this as, well, more than likely to play to the downside. Remember, on CME over here, I think it's a little bit more obvious, but we do have a bit of a descending triangle going on right now. Descending triangles or any formations in the way that I look at them, not that I look at many of them, because I think that most of them are just Jesus toast, but in this case, the only way to play them, in my opinion, is to actually wait for the confirmed breakout or breakdown in which always comes down to like a horizontal boundary. In this case, that would be to the downside below about 19,400. At that point, there is an implied target, which would be pointed down towards the area between about 18,000 even to 18,500 or so. So
book map.
If we do see a move below that region, yeah, I'd probably be looking for Bitcoin to put that in early this coming week, and then come back to it after that. But what has me concerned with like any sort of major downside continuation move here is, it's just simply this. When we look at the stochastic for the daily, for example, as well as other time frames that we already observed, it's in such extreme areas already. It's going to be very difficult to keep down there. So I do want to keep open the potential for a trap. In my opinion, that would be any sort of move back above last Friday's high, about 20,400 or so. Above there, yes, there will be stops along the way, very likely somewhere around 21 and then 21.7, but likely a move towards 22.5 to somewhere between there and 23, if that were to happen. But for right now, as long as these levels are maintained, well, I still look at things as more likely to move to the downside, and I think that is a good place to leave this one off. I want to take a second to wish you well. Wish you the best as always. Take care, much love, and see you hopefully soon.
Tino. Alright, so it looks like we've bounced. We'll see if we actually continue to bounce. Why am I on Berkshire Hathaway on this? This is ridiculous. You're chilling at your lows. Ooh, 15-minute. We got some volume. You know what though? Like, come back up, take that, continue down. We could be getting in the breakdown at the moment. So we are going to hang on. Let's look at it on. We'll see what money flow is doing on 3 minute. Let's see if we got any curvature. Yeah, see? Got some curvature. I don't know. No, 1 minute VWAP pointing down. I like that. Maybe come back up, take that, test the lows, boom, come back down. Profits. 30%. It's not terrible. Let's see if we break. This looks a little V-shapey. I would like to see capitulation. Capitulate. Let me get the move. See a bounce at 19.5, and then it is clear skies to 19K. That's what we're looking for. So did this hit 19.580? I mean, that's let's see if we get it. We have not broken the lows yet. We are even going up at the lows. New 4-hour candle. Dangerous. Dangeroso. You're gonna break. This would be where you'd want to break. This for the next 4 hours. Let's see what DBSI says on our 4-hour candle here. The 4-hour candles pointing to the downside. 2-hour downside. New 1-hour candle. Downside. New 15-minute candle. Downside. 13-minute candle downside. 5-minute candle upside. So it looks like we're in for a little short-term bouncy bounce, and then we can continue down. Not very strong after the 6-minute here. See, 7-minute. Let's stick to the 7-minute time frame. That was a big bounce, actually. On your 7-minute. Ooh, 8-minute. Ooh, getting a little stronger here. Ooh, bouncing good. 15.51. What's with the big bounce? Capitulate. Capitulate. Go figure. Why would we get lucky? Ooh, 20. I think I'll hold on to the trade. Yeah. 19 on your 90-minute. That's really not good at all. Well, that's kind of played out already, though. 2-hour candle. Yes, yeah. 15-minute candle. Looking good. It's almost done, though. Let's look on our 10-minute. Sideways. 11-minute, 9-minute, 8-minute, sideways. Looking like we want to move down on our 7-minute again. 5-minute worries me slightly. You got some bull div on your 5-minute. Could dig you out. Liquidity remains to the downside. I don't see any Bitcoin up in the top here. I see like no liquidity actually at the moment. Interesting. Let's see. We'll see. Ooh, I like that 1 minute. Reverse that shit. Bang to the downside. Let's go. Fucking dump this shit. Dump this Ponzi. Dump this Ponzi. Dump it. Ooh, yellow X. I like that. Dump it. Dump it. Dump this shit. Come on, baby. Dump for daddy. Dump. All liquidities to the downside. Oh, come on. Dump this Ponzi. Dump it. 5 minute. Almost done though. I have to go to the 3 minute. Building. 15 minutes almost done here. Let's see what the next 15 minute prints on your DBSI. And then we'll decide whether we are staying in the trade or not. One more minute. Let's see. 1 minute. Looks like momentum is building. Stokes are at the top. Money flow though coming up. VWAP coming up. Still no liquidity. Minute pressure slightly to the downside. 13 minute. Ooh, look at that 13 minute bad boy. Ooh. Oh, getting weaker. Ooh, 12 minute looking better. Sideways. 5 minutes still looks bullish. Damn. New 15 minute with 17 to the upside. Alright. Yeah. Where did we enter? Right here? Looks like a no bueno here. Ladies and gentlemen. Looks like no bueno. It doesn't look like it's gonna break. Looks like we are screwed. 4 hour green candle. Liquidity to the downside though. That's the only thing that's like the book map is keeping me in this trade at the moment. What do you got forming? Possible inverse head and shoulders here. Let's see. I mean you can draw it. Little inverse head and shoulders. Back up. Possible. That's on a 3 minute time frame. Liquidity remains to the downside. Tons of Bitcoin at 19K. Do they come down and take it? Well, I think a good stop loss would be at entry at this point. Well, that's a big sell. But we go along with our inverse head and shoulder idea. Bitcoin does not have that though. Actually, you could say it could kind of be making it here. Little inverse head and shoulders. That. You got some Bitcoin coming in. won't happen yet. I have a minute. Wow, it looks like, oh, there's some volume. I'm hoping that this just goes bump to the downside. That's what we're hoping for. I basically shorted the lows, in essence. ETH is a volatile mother trucker, man. Look at this. I mean, we shorted it right here. It's almost back to our entry already. Look at that. ETH. That's the thing about ETH. Alright. Here we go. We could just be coming up to take this. If this shoots up, what you want to see here is it come back down. I mean, that's... Oh, is it too good to be true? What's the DBSI though on your 4 hour? Wasn't that basically the downside? 13 is not as strong as it was. 2 hours pretty strong. 1 hour is okay. Looks like we're losing some steam here. The move is about to happen. Red dot means nothing on your 30-second time frame. I like the way Market Cipher looks. Trigger wave. Another trigger wave. See, but you could be trying to print another trigger wave there. What would make the case that it just rolls into oblivion? That just a massive 15-minute anchor wave. That would be the case. This is the case that they gave me. Red dot on your 1 minute means nothing. Or 7 minute. Ooh, green dot on your 14 minute. Oh, it's playing out. Yeah, it's kind of played out already. If the move is gonna happen, a lot of Bitcoin down below still. Tons of Bitcoin down below. Let's see if they want to move it. I see an inverse head and shoulders. At least the makings of one. Look, I think I'm not gonna move my stop here yet. I think if anything, I'll move my stop right at the high here. 15.55 at least, in case we get a spike up, a squeeze or something. Some liquidity is disappearing. I want to see some huge red bulbs start to come in. Big old red bulbs. That's what I want to see. Nobody's coming here at all, so that's interesting. Meet those red bulbs. My inverse head and shoulders has a minute, although there looks like some good selling going on in the 1 minute. Ooh. Capitulate, damn you. Capitulate. Go to the 1 second. Get on your 1 second time frame. Ooh, I like that. You got some bulbage going on. Capitulate. Go get that liquidity down there at 19K. Get it. Ooh, double green dot on your 10 minute. Not good. Showing some signs of reversal. Some signs of reversal. This is gonna be it, you know? Sneak eyes on your 15 minute. You know? Although your 17 minute remains bearish. Green dot in your 20 minute. What's your VWAP curving up on your 1 hour? 90 minute looks really bad. I'm just not seeing tons and tons of sell pressure here. Looks like ETH moved down a little bit. Still just making that inverse head and shoulders. Ooh, there's some buying going on. There's a little bit of buying. A little bit of buying. Ooh, I like that. I did not see that. Yellow X. I like that. Although what happened the last time you got a yellow X in your 3 hour? You went up. Right? Could this yellow X be the one that brings you down? Nothing. 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 Ooh, 2 yellow X's on your 12. 13. I mean, you got 16 hour. 18 hour. 20 hour. What's going on? Your new daily has crossed over into the red. My guess is you come down. My guess is you come down. So if Bitcoin comes down to let's say 19K, you might come down to these lows down here on a daily. Maybe. What kind of move is that for ETH? 80% move. That would be a nice little come off. Ooh, got some selling going on. Got some selling going on. What do we got? What do we got? Gotta break these lows right here. If we don't break these lows here, that inverse head and shoulders is very much in play. It looks like it's very much in play. And I don't like that. But Bitcoin doesn't really have that. It doesn't really have that. You got it on ETH, but not Bitcoin. Oh, 6 minutes starting to reverse on you. 5 minute, kind of reversing on you. Ooh, blood diamond on the 2 minute. No liquidity to the upside on Bookmap. We'll see if we get it. Is this the moment? Why would I win a trade live with no one watching? Where are the profits at? Still only 26%. See, we're not like crazy. We have a terrible entry. I like the way that looks. Looks like it just wants to roll over. Things are not always what they seem. You don't know what's gonna happen. This thing can just do a little double bottom. You're just looking for that big sell. Come on. Something that breaks the lows and capitulates you down. Come on. $90 minute. You got some sell volume on that bad boy. Yeah, you got some volume coming in. New 30-minute candle. Let's check it out on the DBSI. To the upside. Could change. 15-minute. Neutral. It's actually probably a good thing. 5-minute. To the downside. That's a brand new candle. 2-minute. To the downside. Let's go, baby. Come on. 1 minute. Ooh, to the upside. 1 minute on KuCoin though. Let's check Coinbase. Let's check Binance. Binance is really where you want to be. That is 0. We're at 9. It's a 9. It's good. Ooh, come on, baby. Turn red. Turn red for daddy. Come on. Here we go. Come on. We're on a 15-second time frame, don't mind you. I want to see it capitulate. Oh, come on. You're killing me. Oh, look at this. Look at this nonsense. Some people think they're going... Some people think going long is a good idea here, apparently. Ooh. Ooh. Ah, see, look at this. See how quick it changes on you? Look at how quick shit changes. 18 on your 30 second. That's it. That's shit. Only can only last 30 seconds though. Ooh. 18 on your 3 minute. Things are changing though. See how they change? My 3 minute is strong as hell. Ooh, look at that 1 minute. It's a good buy right there. It's big. Things are changing on your lower time frames. Ooh. Oh, Schneider. Scheißer. Oh, see, look at that. Look at how it changed. Look at that. Look at how it's changed. Things were looking so good. So good. So good. Oh, 18 on your 11. Oh. 15, 20. Shit's getting real. Shit's getting real. Oh, Schneider. Ooh. Getting sold off though. Getting sold off. You got 100 Bitcoins sitting at 1977. Got some Bitcoin sitting up here. Is it stop loss time? Throw it in. 2 minute red Heiken Nashi. One minute red Heiken Nashi. Come on. Drop. Trigger wave. Money flow though, curving down. VWAP curving down could change at any given point. The 1 minute time frame. 7 minute red dot on ETH. 7 minute snake eyes on Bitcoins. Oh, big buy. Big buy. Coming for it. Uh-oh. Here they come. The squeeze is on. Bulbous. Move it to entry. Oof. Stop my loss. 15.52. Oh, what did you do? I'll do 54. I'll take a small loss. Just in case shit turns again. I'm seeing a short squeeze. I'm seeing it. I might flip long here. Oh, I love it. Look at the fucking short squeeze. Close. Perfect. Did I close it? Close. Imagine it's just not letting me close out my fucking trade. I worked hard for my money. So hard for it, honey. Dude, close the trade. You're getting squeezed. What the fuck? Close my fucking trade. Alright, stop loss 15. 54. Dude, what the fuck is going on? Why am I not logged in? What the fuck is this? I am not a robot. I'm getting fucking squeezed. Oh, you suck. Oh, I'm getting squeezed. I'm getting fucking squeezed. Oh, I see the big old bubbles coming in. When you see a short squeeze, what do? Trade going against you. I love short squeezes. I love longing them. Yeah, alright, I'm stopped out. 37 bucks. Alright, I lost $3. Ain't no thing but a chicken wing. Now, do we play the long squeeze? That would be interesting. Are they gonna rip it to the downside? I could have got out of that trade on the first fucking bubble. Let's see if it continues. If it doesn't continue, I may enter on like a break of the fucking line. We'll see. I'm not gonna enter yet. Looks like they're sucking it up. I love playing short squeezes, man. Interesting. I hate fuckers. Look at how they scooped up price. Did that inverse head and shoulders play out? Is that what that was? Look at that. Look at the inverse head and shoulder short squeeze. Fucking knew it. Liquidity up top, let me tell you. That liquidity up top. Oh, I might take long to the stop loss. Fuck it. This might not be that big of a short squeeze. Let's look here. This will tell us everything when it starts to go away. Could just keep squeezing him out. Liquidity is disappearing. Red dot. You have Victor candles down here. Ooh, sell. Good sell. Liquidity just disappeared. Alright. I don't want to flop and grope. I don't want to flop and grope. That's how you lose your money, but... Oof. Yeah, it looks like it's going to continue. Some big bulbous candles coming up. I want to play the short squeeze almost. Play it. I'm scared to play. You just rip it right down to the downside. I love playing short squeezes though. I love being on the side of the market maker. Look at him. Look at him go. How far up do they want to squeeze it? It's a very large Victor candle. They will need to come back down and take. Play the 15 EMA. I actually have a better entry on ETH. We're right above the 15. I see the bulbs slowing down. I see red bulbs coming in. Alright. I'm scared. I could try. Ooh, a little M pattern here. On your 1 minute. I'll re-enter. I'm gonna re-enter. And we are gonna set a stop loss. It's my entry right now. At 15.55. In case they squeeze me up. And that's what we're gonna plan for. Ooh. The squeeze continues! This is how I lost all my money the last time too. Look. Squeeze me. Now, I did 15.55, and it didn't hit that. FYI. Ooh. All right, let's go long. Fuck it. Let's go. I don't want to go long. Ooh, yellow. I like yellow. It's supposed to be painful to watch someone trade like this. Just getting squeezed. I believe price is moving down. Does it have to move down now? We've taken these. Look, if they want to move price down, they're going to do it here. This is what I'm looking for, that imbalance there. Do they want that? Or do they want to move it down now? You're at the highs. I'm gonna short one more time. One more time. Where am I at now? 30. See, I've lost $10. I'm gonna go higher leverage too. Fuck you. I'm fucking 100x. I shouldn't do it. I see them curling price down. Alright, fuck you. 100x. Sell the short. Stop loss 15.55 for another loss of $3. Let's see if they come back and get me. See if they come for me. This is such bad revenge trading. This is terrible revenge trading. But I don't care. You motherfuckers. If it wasn't for all of this down here. I'd like to see it go warrant. What I'll do is if it'll come down here, I'll set my stop loss. I'll move my stop up. I see big old red bulbs coming in. Just don't trade like me, people. This is how I lost all my money the first time. Those fuckers squeezing me. if they, what I'll do is see when they come down. I see them bulbing out again. I'm so screwed. I'm doing it again. Why am I trying to go against the squeeze? Is this thing not working? Hmm. Weekend price action, man. Oh. Well. Looks like they want to squeeze again. And I'm on the wrong side of the trade again. Man, you know, can't catch a break. I really can't. To the upside. Alright, I think I'm going to call it quits. That wasn't it. And if it hits my stop, I am done for the day. So, that'll be it for the boy. Stopped out again. What are you going to do? What are you going to do? Alright. I am out of here, folks. If I don't get stopped out, whatever, but it looks like you're going to get squeezed one more time. And that is that. It doesn't look good. Fuck a short squeeze. Fuck a short squeeze, man. Look at how they're holding price here. It's either going to drop. What are you going to do? If they want to drop it, they're going to drop it. Big ass bubbles coming in. First big bubble. The squeeze continues. I should just play the short squeeze. There's no winning in the trading game. Look, the All right, we're out. Peace out, everybody.